Hello, spring you back. Okay, another Ibanez bass. It's a pnb14e-opn. This is another acoustic or electro acoustic. It has the tuner and the little EQ output jack. It is mahogany bodied, mahogany neck with a scarf joint. I'm pretty sure it's just a laminate of mahogany. It has binding on the neck and the headstock. It has pretty cheap tuners. It's got a rosewood fretboard, and I think the bridge is rosewood or something very similar. And binding on the body, front and rear. It's better built than the other one I showed you, the 12. The long number with a 12 in it one. It's much nicer built, but it was £185 delivered from Anderton's Music in Guildford in the UK. The reason I've got this one is because it's very short scale. It's 24.5 inch scale. 24 3/4 inch scale. So it's a Gibson Les Paul scale, and ideal for just playing at home because it's really compact. It's a bit neck heavy, but it's fine. It'll be a bit rattly because I've just spent a couple of hours setting it up. I've shaved down the bridge saddle and I've filed down the nut slots and I've adjusted the neck truss rod. Unfortunately with guitars now, every time you get a new guitar you really need a setup on it because they come horribly set up. The action's way too high and the necks are always bowed, and so if you do buy a guitar, if you don't know how to set them up, you'd have to take them to a tech at a guitar shop and spend whatever it is, 80 quid for a basic setup, which is a shame. Guitars don't actually come ready to play. You know, okay, this did play, but it played awful. So there you go. It's not a bad bit of kit for the money. It's just for me to practice in with at home. It's quite nice wood. I say it's a veneer or whatever you call it, a laminate, a veneer. But yeah, it is actually much nicer made than the 12, which was a 32 inch scale. Standard bass, long scale basses are 34 inch. That 12 acoustic from Ibanez was a 32 inch, so it's a bit shorter. I play 30 inch short scale basses, electric basses. So this at 24 3/4 is perfect. You've only got 12 frets before the body starts, which is fine for me because I don't really go much above the 12th fret. On one song, I play that note. So there you go. Enough volume for practicing at home. If not, plug it into an amp. So yeah, I prefer this to the other one because it's a lot shorter, and with my broken collarbone still healing, it means I haven't got to stretch so far. And this weighs nothing, obviously, being acoustic and being very short scale. So okay, I've been Springy. Thanks for watching. Peace and love. The tuners are pretty rubbish, to be honest, but then that's what you get for this sort of price.